welcome everyone back to another episode of The Professional, showing off the gang and turf mod. So last episode we were making our way down to the Lost MC territory. Hopefully we're gonna try and take that now. So please sit back, relax and enjoy it. Okay.
I told you to fuck off!
Turn that rubbish off.
Yeah, guess that's that, motherfucker!
It's just gonna sit in our car and shoot out of it. Or we're gonna have to hold these guys off. Who are these? Just normal gang members, I think. Okay, there we go. So let us begin our attack. That's not what we want. Yeah, we know that. We want to take it. There you go. Let's do a large attack. So our guys are coming in. There you go. Just got clipped in the gun. Did you see that? How like he just spawned right next to me?
Get the fuck out of the way!
This is literally why you got to pay so close attention, so much attention to the minimap.
Get to some cover! I have eyes on the target. Semper Fi, motherfucker! Cover me while I reload! I need cover! Come on!
So you'll see their icons sort of spinning around because it basically tries to place where the enemy's going to spawn at a location where your own gang's troops are, because it makes it as if they're moving up to capture territory. So that's how like we was getting overrun because the enemy had so much they could basically spawn pretty much anywhere. It's basically the same principle.
Watch out! I'm pinned down! Come on! Cover me!
There we go.
Reloading!
So what we can do is, because the enemy can't really spawn too much guys anymore, we're going to go and take this territory now. So we'll press that and it will say is now ours. So we now own this territory, and then what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade it. We're going to upgrade this territory. That's not the button I'm looking for. I don't know why it's just done that. We're going to actually just go and heal. We'll just max health. We won't max armor. We've run out of armor, so we're not going to cheat and do that. Just because that shot me in the sky, and I don't know why. So we've got one more lost territory to take, and then what we'll do is we'll just get money and we'll just start upgrading our stuff, I think. So what we're going to do is okay, there you go. So I don't know what that says now. That's a 0. So that's level 2. So you basically just have to upgrade your territories. So there's a redneck person. There you go. Deal with that person. There you go. Dealt with him. Right, let's take current zone, large attack. There you go. So there's our guys. Don't know who that was. So as you start to grade your gang, they will start paratrooping in as well, which is pretty nice if they're attacking. See my gang over there. So I think because we now own basically all this, because they cannot spawn them, because we have such very different numbers, you don't need to. So that does that all the time, which annoys me. So basically, I don't know why that does that. It's just. Oh, I don't know why it did that. I have no idea why that did that. So that's max our health. What is this? Okay. So it's not that then. So it must be, yeah, and then skip current war. And then we're gonna shift in, and then we're gonna upgrade the zone. So we want to upgrade it again, so we want to basically just hold here for a minute.
Okay, it's over. Shit! Excuse me.
There you go. There you go, we can do that. So we got, I think that's 57,000 we just got. Welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. We had our first crash of the day. So this is a good thing about this mod. You don't actually have to save the game to save your progress. It'll just spawn you where you was on the map the last time you saved, but your territory will still be the same. So what we're gonna do is, because we want to get some money, we're gonna do a heist. We're gonna do a small heist. Get a couple of million so we can start, expanding. So I want to start upgrading the territories we have and the gangs. I don't want us to lose them, so that's what we're going to do. This is going to be just, upgrading, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the jewelry store. So yes, so if some of you don't know, this will be like recreating the actual heist mission from the game. I'm not going to say spoilers because game has been out for several years now. If you haven't played it by now, what are you doing with your life? It's one of the best games to be played with mods, especially if you use 5M. There's plenty of roleplay communities where you can play as police officers, criminals and stuff. So if you haven't played GTA 5, definitely play it. If you can't afford it, wait for it to go on sale or get it from G2A. But it's definitely worth its full price. Online's a different matter. I don't play online. I prefer single player games, single player story driven games. If it's a multiplayer game, I only play it with friends. I don't play with randoms. So You know, if you want to get into modding you know, learning how to mod GTA 5, do so. You know. Okay, you run out. Come on, quickly, quickly. Now you can leave the jewelry store to me. Thank you. This is good news for me because we're gonna rob the store. So let's start taking. Wanna loot it before all the police arrive. Now, because the gang mod is enabled, usually you'll have a 3-star wanted level. So we want to get as much jewel as we can. And then we basically have to take it back to Lester's place. There we go. Got all the jewellery. Shit ton of gang members. But what we're going to do is we are going to go back there.
Sorry, not really.
So they're so distracted they're not even going to focus on me. Turn that radio off.
You fucking idiot.
Move out the way, idiot. Basically this way will take us basically straight to where we need to go anyway. We need to go to the P icon. Well, not the P icon, that's a different location, but we need to go to a little marker that will be spawned. And there's basically at Lester's house. And when we get there, it'll give us money, and then we'll go back to our territory and we'll start upgrading. Obviously this is not as quick as when you're using the bikes. You know, because obviously I'm in a van. But that's basically the path you would take. If you're playing like things like 5M, I know some servers actually block this area off. There's a few servers I've been on that have done this. But if you ever play an online server and you aren't getting chased by the police, if it's a role play, the best place to come is down here, because you don't actually have to come this way. There's 2 areas, you know, where I turned off. I went up that little stairs area. If you go down the tunnel, you actually end up going through the train stations, and it's a really good getaway place to actually escape, especially if they haven't seen what you look like. But don't get caught down here if the police catch you, because they'll be like, why are you down in the tunnels? So, I remember doing this online on a private server. We robbed a bank. I think it's that Bank of Los Santos, or whatever they call it in here. And we came this way, and we had just a black van, and we switched out with a construction crew, and we stuck him in the back, and we were all wearing construction stuff. So we come out, and the police stopped us, and it was like, we're construction crew. So we got away with it. So if you know what you're doing, you can plan some really cool getaways using the areas in Los Santos. One of the other mods I think I didn't add, I forgot, and then is you can actually drive trains on this. Best thing about that though is trains can derail as well. So if you're going around the corner, there will be a little stress bar at the top, like how close you are to coming off the rails. And if you do fly around a corner, you can derail. But there's a nice little glitch you can do. You can go about 140 kilometers an hour, and if you jump out, it will still go that speed. And I've been having police chase after me, helicopters chasing after me, going about 140, you know, on the tracks, and they just demolish anything that's in your way. So there's a lot of mods you can get on Grand Theft Auto 5. There's some mods from well, there's mods for all of the Grand Theft Autos, you know, Grand Theft Auto 4, San Andreas. San Andreas was like the first one where, or improper, that everyone made private lobbies, um, and you know it just took off from there. I'm not too sure about GTA 4, but GTA 5 is the one where you know um, that's where it's at. So we're gonna get that. It's gonna take our bag away, which obviously I'm just gonna put back on because that's what my model's already wearing. Um, but one of the best things for this is if you're doing a mission in campaign and you want the the special outfit that it gives you, so like mine's the jewelry store. You can literally, when you're in mission, go over to this clothes, save that, and then you can load it outside a mission, and then you can save it, so you're always wearing it. So if you ever want to do, you know, that bank heist where you've got all the armor, body armor, and stuff, you can just do that. So let's get some more money. Let's rob this house. So I haven't tried this part of the mod yet. Let's see what we can do in here. Alright, okay. So we're in this home. So it looks like we're going to be robbing it now. I don't think that was supposed to happen though. I don't think that was supposed to happen. That was probably a bit of a bug. So what we're going to do is we're going to spawn just another vehicle just to get where we're going to go. Because this is just going to, we're just going to be upgrading. So we want to do that because I want to get back into the fight pretty quickly. So this is one of the cool vehicles that you get from online, but there's a mod that allows you to use them in game as well. So you know, so what we're gonna do is turn it off. Don't want that one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start upgrading now. So let us. So that's at max now. Upgrade that zone. So now you'll see that the zones are now so level 10. So we're going to start upgrading now. Just flying around, using our money. You can make jewelry store heists as many times as you want really, but we're not because, you know, I just don't want to get, you know, all the money. But I want to upgrade our territory so our gang is a lot, you know, sounder in being able to deal with everything. So look, level 6, level 10. We get more money the more stuff we've upgraded as well, so the money will start rolling in. But we really want to just get these places upgraded to the, you know, its max. But so we just robbed a jewelry store house. We bought this lovely little car. Let's go with that, shall we? But no, I'm just literally doing this because it's a lot easier for you. I don't want you guys getting bored just watching me driving around needlessly, just upgrading everything. You know, there's nothing really fun about it. But that's what I was saying. You know, at the start, you can get in a helicopter, you can fly around, and upgrade stuff. You don't actually have to be on the ground for it. So now that most of our touches at the bottom are upgraded, you know, it definitely gives us a bit of a stronghold. It increases the money, it increases, you know, everything that there is there to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and attack these guys now, because I think we've upgraded enough. The money's going to start rolling in, and then we can deal with the rest of the upgrades later. I've got a bit of a cold today as well, so if I feel a bit nasally, that's a bit why. So alright, so it says that the borders are attacking us, and unfortunately, because they do that, we can't actually take this current zone now. So we've so that's one of the reasons why you got to be careful. You want to be quick and where you want to attack. You don't have to drive too far because you will have to start running here, there, and everywhere. But they're attacking our main area, and I've got a sneaky suspicion because they're attacking a heavily fortified area, they're going to have a lot of men. If they don't, we can skip it. But remember, there is a bit of it throws in a bit of a RNGesus in there, where even if you have a max amount of guys, you can still lose. It happened to me because the enemy was the other game was more upgraded than me, but I had like 300 men, they had 50, and I still lost. So there you go, 121 versus 254. So we're going to play this one because it is the borders. We haven't fought the borders yet. So we're taking getting shot at already. So hopefully I'm going to get some reinforcements soon from my guys because they are rushing. Look at them. It's like DayZ. They're just running at you. So we're going to move over, keep the fire on, and we're going to push over. Keep pushing, getting some cover, and we're just going to blind fire. Let's get a different gun. Okay.
Reloading.
So we want to keep obviously the pressure down. The guy's just taking a bullet to the face. Can actually upgrade. I think it's gang upgrades. So increase base strength. So that means instead of going to all of them, that's the way it upgrades. But as you can see, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1 million alone. And it just goes up. But when you capture territory, what that basically means is you know, you don't have to go upgrade manually, but the best thing is to upgrade them manually at the start. So if you had all those level 10s, what have you, be getting 100,000 each time. You know, as you're taking more territories, it's going to keep going up and up and up and up and up. You know, so that's the best thing to do.
I'm reloading. Let's go, motherfucker.
But if you've got a high level territory, you want to make sure you either defend it or yourself, or you reduce their numbers so much that you know that they're not going to get it. Because if you do have a level 10, and that's, I think that's probably about 1 million in itself, it's going to reset itself if they capture it. So where are they now? 'Cause they're over there. Who's in this car? So there they are, all over there. So these guys have better accuracy than the other guys because they're shooting me from here. Oh, that's, see, they can spawn right behind you. If your gang's not there, they'll spawn behind you. So I'm gonna slow-mo and pick as many off as I possibly can. Gotta get out of here. I don't know how many I just killed doing that.
I'm reloading.
What other guns have we got? Nothing at the moment. That guy just tried to shoot me.
I'm not afraid to use this. One crazy baller. There you go. I'm out. Drop that weapon.
Where are they spawning from now? I think, yeah, they're spawning down here.
Get my
I think they're spawning down here. Yeah.
I'm changing mags. I need cover. I'm reloading. Come on, Ben. No way.
Sure is a lot of them.
Reloading. It's over. Busy.
Vehicle down there, I don't know what. What's going on down here? He's stuck. Yeah, now he's dead.
Fuck, no!
Sorry, my boy.
Get the fuck out of the way!
are pinned down here to the max we are. Don't know what they're doing. He's still. It's because that card despawned, that's why. I didn't know they were so this far up either. Start moving up. Hold them off, allows them to come and target us, and we can funnel their numbers here. It's got a guy with us. The money is rolling in. We'll see what happens if we do. Let's kill this guy before we do it.
I'm reloading.
I'll show you whether if it says we win this or not. It should do. Yeah, there you go. So there you go, we still control it. Shit ton of ballers though still in territory. So after defending our territory from the Ballers gang, I think this would be a great time now to end today's video. What I'll do is I'll take us to the previous location of the gang territory that we was about to take, because I think today's episode has gone on for well over 30, I think about 34, 35 minutes now. So I'll end today's episode here, and next time we'll start off straight to where we are. So thank you all for joining me, as I said, for today's episode. I hope you all liked it and enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below if you think anything needs to be changed, if there's any criticisms and things such as that. But thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos. Have a good day and stay safe. Goodbye.